Muse Uprising. Yes! Awesome song. I'm going to show you this song actually with a little bit of a distortion on there, and I also have an octave effect on there, and I think that makes it sound a lot more like the song does. You could just use a regular octave pedal and whatever distortion you like. The octave makes it sound, gives it that really deep booming, like there's two basses playing at once, and very Darth Vader-esque effect right there. Before I forget, you can always click on the little YouTube text box right below, and that'll give you 3 lessons that aren't on YouTube at all, actually. So there's a beginner, a intermediate, and advanced bass lessons. Little inner sanctum lessons there for you. So the simplest way for me to explain this to you isn't to say, I'm not going to say how many measures each one of these is. These are all octaves in this song. This should be called the octave song. It's pretty incredible. So I'm just going to tell you exactly how many times to hit each one, and then it kind of repeats. So very simple way of doing this one right here. Let me turn my volume up, and the intro to this song actually starts with his, he's right on the 5th fret actually, and he plays the octave, which is the 7th fret, so he's on the 5th fret of the A string, sorry, and then he's using the octave. These are all octaves, like I said, and he's using the, that would be the 7th fret of the G string. Now, here's the thing. Some people might say it's proper, you have to use one finger per fret. That's how I do it. But you know what? If you're more comfortable using your pointer finger and your pinky to hit the octaves, like so, instead of just like that, that's absolutely fine. And you know what? That's actually going to cause less stress on your hand and your tendons, and you're going to be able to play longer, and you're going to be able to play with less injury. So if it stresses your finger out to go ahead and use your first finger and your ring finger, then don't. You know, if you're more used to using your pinky, that's absolutely acceptable. So the intro to this song goes into 16 times using the 5th fret of the A string, like this. He does that 16 times. That's just like a little intro there. Then when the lyrics comes in, he's going to do that same pattern 5 times. Just like that. You might want to mute the E when you're playing this with your thumb a little bit by holding your thumb, at least laying your thumb on the E string. Then it's going to go from there, it's going to go up to the 10th fret of the A string, just like this. And he does that for 4. Then down to the 8th for 4, just like that. I'm not sure if you can hear that well. Then he goes back up to the 12th for actually 8 times. Back to the 10th for 4 times. And then he goes to the 8th, and this is where it starts to sound really cool. He goes to the 8th for 4 times. I'm sorry, but only 2 times. And then goes to the 4th for 2 times. So what that sounds like, if you go from the 8th to the 4th, is going to sound like this. And it resolves to the 5th fret once again for 8 times. Then it goes to the 10th for 4 times once again, the 8th for 2 times once again, but then it goes down to the 11th, but that's actually only 2 times. Then the 12th for 8 times. Back to the 10th for 4 times, the 8th for 2 times, and then of course the 4th for 2 times, and then resolves back to the 5. Anyway, thanks so much for listening. Again, please click on the link down below, and that'll give you 3 lessons that aren't on YouTube at all. And hope you enjoyed this. Muse Uprising, mighty sweet, lots of effects, sounds good, and as always, have fun.